Okay, we need to talk about this. And when someone comes into frame and sit down in a chair, he says we need to talk, you know that some drama is coming. I'm wearing a tracksuit. So they've been lying to you about art. Who's they? The world. So the first lie is that you can work with art, you can make money with art if you are just a beginner. You may know a lawyer or even a dentist that is not even that good, but that person makes a lot of money just because he's in that position. That is not the reality of artists. To be able to work with art, to make some money with art, you have to be the very best in what you do. But I don't want to get you depressed, and I think there's a way that we can approach this so it don't look too difficult. There's a way that I will present to you that you can say, I can do that. So you don't have to draw like Michelangelo or like those crazy artists that draw everything from memory. You just have to be unique. And that, of course, is not easy, but it's possible. So a fresh example of that is Sebastian Coury, which has this very simple style that worked very well for him. Or I can even say Picasso, which has this style of painting that many of us could replicate. But what comes in here is the style, how his art speaks to the human experience. So my suggestion is for you to find that unique thing in your art. And again, that's not easy, but if you try and try and try enough, because you want this, right? If you try long enough, you will find something unique about your art. And the way that you will discover that this is working is when other people start to interact more with what you're doing. The second lie is that clients don't really care about your skills and your portfolio. It's all about networking. I also hear a lot of people saying that drawing and illustration is only like 10% of the job, and the rest is talking to clients, the rest is finding clients, networking, and that's all important. But the main focus needs to be your art. Every professional artist that I talk to says the same thing. Develop your portfolio. So what I can say to you is, yeah, that part is important. You have to contact people to show your work. But the attention you give to that should not be bigger than the attention you give to your portfolio. Because once your portfolio is good enough, people will start going after you. And less you have to send cold emails and begging for other people to work with you. And it kind of feels like begging, which is not a good thing. I always think of the example of a party. When you are on a party, you want the fun to be where you are. So if you are on the corner and just watching other people having fun, the chances that someone will approach you to have fun or even come talk to you is very little. And if someone does that, it's because of pity. So you have to be the party. Show the clients that what you are doing it's cool, and people will start joining you in your own party. The third lie is wait until you get good. Don't wait. Just try it. The best way to learn is by doing it. So you won't be blacklisted anywhere. People will only judge you if you are mean to others. So if you are doing your work and you want to show everybody, just show it. And if you show to someone important and that person says, I don't think you are ready yet, don't be rude, just accept it and move on. Because if you are rude in those situations, then that person will remember you in the future, and not in a good way. This is also important because sometimes you post an illustration that you think it's not that good, but more often than not, that's the illustration that people like the most. I don't know why that happens. And the fourth lie is that artists draw 24/7. So let me tell you a secret. Even professional artists don't work 100% of their time in their art. Right now, I'm just working on one illustration, and I'm recording this. I'm recording videos for Instagram and TikTok for clients. I'm selling stuff in my store. I still have some old clients that I work with from the time when I worked with filmmaking. And that is okay, don't worry about that. You can have a second job to support your art. Don't be upset or sad that you don't have all the time in the world to work on your art, because most of professional artists don't work in that schedule either. And a last piece of positivity is about AI. Okay, don't click away. Yes, AI is already replacing some jobs, but what I think that will start happening this year is that people will be looking more for handcraft things. So if you are a traditional artist, I think that you should invest more and more on that. And if you are a digital artist, maybe you can incorporate more handcraft things in what you do. Because art is about the human experience, and very good art even transcends the human experience. So yeah, I hope you feel lighter.